What's up, guys? It's your boy Alien CX. Got a new video for you guys though. Video we're gonna be doing today does involve my boy, my channel, man. Go check out the video. Original video is in the description. We're gonna go directly into this video. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts, and if you guys do leave a comment in the video after watching it, you have a chance to be featured in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Let's do it. Let's do this.
Someone who I thought was very nice, very sweet, bro. Known for a while. Went behind people's backs. Said some very hurtful things that affected not only me, but people around me.
It was during a time where I think I was being compared to her a lot, and I let that get to me, and I let the jealousy and the envy get to me, and I made that comment.
I was next to Sakura when this call was happening, and it was eye-opening, bro, because it was like, imagine if she talking crazy behind Sakura back, imagine what she's saying about me.
Recently, JasonTheWeen, along with his close friend group known as OSCS, exposed one of their members / close friends for being fake after she was found out talking crazy behind not only their back but about her own org's back, affecting the trajectory of not only her own career but her own friendships with JasonTheWeen and other people in OSCS and the streaming industry as a whole.
Let me say one thing, bro. As I said this thing multiple times before, these people are not your friends. When it comes to commentary, when it comes to game, when it comes to anything, most of the people, most of the time you're gonna meet. And when I say meet, I mean like if you grew up with them, it's different. But like you're gonna meet them off of interactions, of collaboration, getting to know them, random stuff. Those are not your real friends. They are using you. And when I say they're using you, there's like using you in a bad way, and there's using you in a way of like, oh, we're both using each other because we're both lit, and we're both benefiting from each other. We're both getting something off of each other and being in videos with each other. That is not a friendship. It's collaboration. People mix that up with being friendship in general. So nowadays you got to understand that not every situation you put yourself with, everybody that you're cool with, everybody that you're hanging out with 24/7, mostly when it comes to the internet based, they're not always your friend. Sometimes people just be collaborating. You be having some collaboration relationships. It's not, you guys are like friends, you're like buddies, but you guys are not really friends, you're not really buddies. It's just mostly that, because I bet you, mainly when you don't get lit anymore, mainly when those views drop, mainly when they can't benefit from you anymore, they're gonna be the first one to see your phone. They're gonna do this. Oh damn, that dude is calling me again. I don't even fuck with him like that. They're gonna let that shit ring. They're gonna let that shit ring, and that's just facts in general. You need to know that most of these people are not your real friends. So people need to get that shit in their mind. I just wanted to say that as a beginning disclaimer, bro.
It's genuinely sad to see the amount of hate that's being spewed out in the streaming industry, as this situation just adds more and more on top of that. But I don't want to yap too much, but I'm going to start from the very beginning with who are any of these people in case you're unaware.
I told her straight up, bro, you cannot trust anyone out here. Like, actually, nobody. Because sometimes the closest people to you are the ones talking, are the ones using you. You never know, man.
JasonTheWeen, for the uneducated, is one of the biggest streamers out right now for his many collabs and the way that he is able to be a part of so many different pockets of Twitch, even holding the third most all-time sub record for the platform. Unfortunately for him though, he has been going through a little bit of strife recently because he has a falling out with one of his close friends named Sunny, who happens to be another streamer who has been basically going along with Jason, even though he has taken the lead and gone further in his career than her. But they have been doing streams together, playing games together for the longest time before JasonTheWeen was even a popular or a staple name in the Twitch community. So close to the point when JasonTheWeen came up, he paid off her student loan debts, which were around $10,000.
Oh yeah, this dude really thought they were friends. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's mad sweet of him. That's beyond sweet of him. Yeah, he really thought they were real friends, bro. People gotta learn about the internet, bro. You got, like, even if the person is right in front of you, if you didn't meet them before any of this shit, bro, those are not your real friends, bro. That's crazy though. That's some real friendship shit though. I will not lie. That is some real friendship type shit.
Buy something for someone, mom, dad, do something.
You know what would help instead, though?
I don't care. Add something to your cart before I get mad. You have 2 minutes left.
Bro, I have student debt if you want to do that instead.
How much is your student debt?
Right now it's 10,000. That's what I was telling you, like, a little bit would help.
$10,000? Say goodbye to your debt.
Don't play with me like that. Bro, you're gonna make me cry. Don't play with me like that.
During the first upcoming days of my streaming career, you were there. You let me do the wrist face on you, and you gave me a viral clip, and you helped me get to where I'm at today.
Bro, you're making me cry.
How everything been financially? Like, you been in debt for a while?
I started streaming to pay it off because it's just me and my mom, so I don't want to give her any debt. I was able to pay off like 10K with streaming, but I still have this much left. Oh my god, I got the PayPal one. Jason, you're actually in debt.
I'll be in debt.
This was obviously a very close relationship. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gotta be painful, bro. That gotta be painful, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That gotta be painful, bro. That shit, bro. Oh my gosh.
About a lot of y'all, but I don't have 10K to just throw around. And even if I did, I'm not gonna spend it on a person that I don't know or that I'm not close with. As you heard from that clip, her and JasonTheWeen were very close. She helped him in his uprising, helped her in his uprising. So
I'm gonna guess what happened is this. He started getting extremely big. She got jealous that he started getting extremely big. She got a little bit jelly that he became way more bigger than her, and she kind of felt like she was supposed to be in this situation. I'm just speculating. Don't know if that's facts. Your boy is just speculating, cause that's the one thing that can destroy friendships, bro. When one person becomes bigger or their career becomes bigger, people start beefing, bro. Literally, bro.
see that this person is apparently turning their back on you is actually pretty crazy news, not only for Jason himself, but the rest of his community, because it feels like they've grown up together if you have been watching them. And recently on stream, JasonTheWeen, while around the rest of his friends known as OSCS, exposed her for being a complete weirdo and talking behind their back, but not going into too much detail when he originally announced this to his chat.
Someone who I thought was very nice, very sweet, bro, known for a while, went behind people's backs, said some very hurtful things that affected not only me, but people around me and people around in this group right here. And that person is the big S, bro. The big S, bro. When the sun rises. What did she say? Now, what she said? Do I say what she said? No. Minus 10K? Nah, bro, the 10K, you know, I don't care about it, bro.
Nah, but that is still minus 10K. I'm not gonna lie to you. But even, bro, broke people know that shit, bro. That's how you know that man is stacked, bro. If I give away 10K and you backstab me, I'm not gonna lie to you, my boy. I might need that shit back, bro. Like, I might need that shit back. I'm joking. I'm obviously joking. Oh, I am broke as fuck, bro. I am broke as fuck, bro. But when you're in a boat, bro, I'm broke as fuck, bro. I'm not just giving away 10K. I don't even got 10K to even give away, bro. Like, if I have $100 to give away, bro, I'll be happy, man.
Fortunately for a lot of people that were curious about the entire situation going on, JasonTheWeen, when he originally announced it, didn't really talk about it, and even asked his friends of OSCS if they wanted to speak on it, if they had anything to add, and everybody was really standoffish about it, because Sunny was still supposed to be a part of their group, and this was definitely going to add some sort of turmoil between not only them, but JasonTheWeen, and probably even other people that are connected to them. And because of that, they didn't really go into too much detail when they were all together, chilling there, especially since it seemed like they didn't want to create any real bad blood. While their ties may have been separated with JasonTheWeen, she was still supposed to be a part of their group OSCS, and it would be weird to sit there and throw dote on her while you still want her to actually improve and be a part of your group. But it seems like JasonTheWeen, after getting away from the rest of his friends, wanted to speak on the situation more when he actually got to his own place, and continued to go into depth about what was actually said and who and how many people she actually said crazy things about and to.
So when I heard this information that Sunny is talking or whatever, I was like, bro, there's no way, because Sunny to me always been good, always been nice, always been friendly. Then I'm hearing from 3 different other people that Sunny is gossiping, not only about Sakura, but about people in OSCS and about people behind the scenes, people's assistants. No, she's telling 100 Thieves employees, she's talking crazy about 100 Thieves employees, all right, and the talk that I heard that I didn't believe, Sunny and her friends Bree and I forgot the other girl's name was talking randomly, and then a conversation got brought up. Yo, who's the most undeserved, who's a streamer that's undeserving of all their views and all their whatever, right? Sunny says Sakura. Bree and Sakura obviously got close, so that was brought back to Sakura. Sakura called Sunny about this information, and apparently Sunny told Bree that she already addressed it to Sakura and they talked it out and things were good. That was a lie. Sunny lied. So then Sunny called Sakura after finding out that Sakura found out because they had a New York trip planned. Sunny backtracks and says, actually, I was saying that you had a very fast growth. I was next to Sakura when this call was happening, and it was eye-opening, bro, because it was like, Bruh, imagine if she talking crazy behind Sakura back, imagine what she's saying about me. Imagine what she's saying, because why would she talk on me, right? She twisted her words, or she was like, oh, you're twisting my words. I said that you grew fast, and then we added Bree to the call, and then all of a sudden she's backtracking. Oh yeah, I did say that you were undeserving of all your views, and because of Jason, you know.
Finding out that she is talking crazy about Sakura, who, for people that don't know, is JasonTheWeen's girlfriend, and also talking crazy about people that are supposed to be in her supposed big friend group, along with random 100 Thieves employees.
I just feel like we're just having a second your age situation, bro. I gotta keep telling you, bro. These people are not your friends. These people are not your friends. They are there to use you, and when they realize that you're going bigger than them, they're gonna start getting mad at you. They're gonna start wishing you bad luck, bro. Like once you're like, let's say you're beside them, or maybe you're a little bit under them, they're like, yeah, I wish you to grow, bro. You're gonna be up there one day. But once you surpass them, nah, bro. Once you surpass them, bro, hell nah, bro. Don't fuck with you no more.
Which is the work she's a part of, makes you really question the person that you actually knew. Because again, this is someone that he was so close with, he was willing to give $10,000 to pay off her student loans. Someone who had literally came up with him before he was known as JasonTheWeen, and yet is over here doing all of this weird activity and then lying on top of it. It would be one thing if she just stated that, hey, Sakura got a view increase by hanging out with Jason, because Jason himself also got a view increase, but it's the fact that she had to demean her and say it was undeserving. That's genuinely weird behavior, especially since when she got the same exact viewer increase by being around JasonTheWeen as well. When JasonTheWeen was asked on stream if they could ever make up or ever get back to being friends, he himself had a pretty interesting answer, stating that it could definitely be possible, but this is something that he's been skeptical of since he's been gaining in his career.
Can't y'all just make up? Yeah, we can make up in time. I don't know, bro. Like, I've always been skeptical of who I hang around with, because I'm scared of being used, bro. Dead ass. I'm scared of being used. This whole environment, this whole industry is using people, bro. That's what I realized. That's why I don't be hanging out with people off stream besides like all the homies and obviously my girlfriend and shit.
Crazy to see that no matter what part of the streaming industry you're in, the WRL side, the Pogger side, or whatever side you find yourself in, there is always going to be drama, there's always going to be backstabbers, there's always going to be people that are looking to benefit off of you. That's all that's happening in the JasonTheWeen situation. But since he aired it out on stream, with accusations comes a response, and the response that came from Sunny had a lot of people genuinely confused and asking for more, because while she definitely did address certain things that happened, specifically the entire JasonTheWeen situation that he went in depth on in stream, it had a lot of people still asking for more.
So the situation that happened, I believe, was right after streamer prom, and I think I was asked a question about, oh, who do you think doesn't deserve their growth right now? It was something along those lines, and I had said Sakura, and that she was platformed by Jason. Obviously, it was wrong. I didn't know her at the time. This was before I was able to meet her, and I obviously regret what I said about her. It was hurtful, and it discounted her own growth as a creator, and I think she's completely in her own right to not accept my apology for what I said and what I did. Obviously, it was very hurtful. It put OSCS in a horrible position as well, and I feel so horrible for hurting Jason, putting OSCS in this position. It came from a place of envy and jealousy. It was during a time where I think I was being compared to her a lot, and I let that get to me, and I let the jealousy and the envy get to me, and I made that comment.
I can understand that, because I do remember the time when the girl, I don't remember her name, bro. The girl that normally hangs around, the girl that was getting shipped with Sneeko, I forgot her name. She normally does the gym stuff in general. The girl that, I forgot her name exactly. But on the time when it says she was getting mad that Sneeko was doing collabs with other people, with other females, because it's kind of like competition in a way. In general, it's kind of competition to kind of, I want to say what I was going to say, but it's kind of competition. That's how I'm just going to leave it in general, because I do not want anybody coming to my shit to get pissed off at me for saying anything. I don't know.
And I apologize. I'm very sorry to not only hurting Sakura, but also hurting Jason and you know, putting OSCS in this position.
This is actually a way better apology than I was expecting, because it's a content creator apology at the end of the day. Acknowledging your wrongdoings, saying that even the person that you're apologizing to doesn't actually have to accept it, even explaining where it was coming from, like jealousy, envy, and that being compared to her was the reason why you were doing it, even though wrong still made it so people could understand where you were coming from. At the end of the day, it was short and to the point, no fake tears, no crying, just immediately explaining everything as clear as possible and as to the point as possible. The issue with that is she only talked about one situation, which was the main publicized one, the JasonTheWeen and Sakura incident. While we already did hear though, she was talking about other people as well, even people inside of OSCS, her entire big friend group, that she apparently had bad things to say, and people in the 100 Thieves, which is the organization that she's a part of, that she apparently said bad things about too, and that left a lot of people
She's a part of an audit. I don't even know shit, bro. I'm not gonna even try to act like I know. I'm not really focused into Under Thieves for a long time, bro. I don't feel like Under Thieves have been like big viral for a long time, so I'm not even surprised that I don't know that much about when it comes to that part of it, that area of it.
Wondering if anybody a part of these groups will come out and speak about it more, and that apparently did happen. Later that night, Yugi2X, who is another person a part of OSCS, wanted to dive into the stuff that Sunny apparently said about him and how it affected him and what he felt about the entire situation as a whole.
Okay, what Sunny would do, and like I said, I spoke to Sunny. I want to preface it that I spoke to Sunny, and I told Sunny I didn't like this. She was friends with Bree and friends with me. She would go and validate Bree's feeling. Like, me and Bree, yeah, we're not perfect. We have an argument. Okay, we have argument. Or sorry, I would go to Sunny with an issue and she would validate my feelings. Then she would go to Bree and say like oh, like maybe like, oh, Yugi's maybe like controlling or something like that. As my friend, I don't respect. I never heard this. Like, I never heard these things come. You know what I'm saying? I never heard these things. I did talk to Sunny again. I'm gonna preface this. I believe at the time that not at the time, but I believe that Sunny could change. Like, that's why I decided not to come out with anything, because number one, and I decided like, gang, OSCS is I take it on the chin. Like, I know that in this situation, like, see me as race baiter, immature. They can say all they want, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna take it on the chin so that I can see everybody succeed. Yes, I spoke to Jason about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I did. I don't care. At the end of the day, if you don't, this is what I told to Sunny too.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. She's mad distracting, bro. She's mad. The amount that she's moving around and doing too many shit, bro. She is mad distracting. I am barely paying attention to what he's saying. She is mad distracting. Not even like appearance. She's just doing a little bit too much, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I feel like part of it might just be me and just having not being able to focus and being easily distracted, bro. All I keep, my eyes just keep going back and forth to whatever else she's doing. My eyes literally just keeps going back and forth.
If number one, Sunny, if you don't, this is what I told Sunny, she knows this. If you don't, gang, why do you think don't get into positions of talking shit? You won't be put in this position unless you put yourself in a position. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I open my mouth saying, yo, Jason's chop, Jason doesn't make that much money, that shit's gonna come out. It's just facts.
Now, this portion with Yugi was a little bit more sporadic, so I'll try and paraphrase it a bit better. Yugi and his girlfriend, whenever they were having problems, might go to Sunny to try and ask for her advice. And when Yugi would go to her, they would have a normal conversation, maybe speak it out. But when Yugi's girlfriend would go to her, for some reason, she would talk to her and be like, maybe Yugi is controlling, maybe Yugi is using you, maybe Yugi is doing X, Y, and Z, which is a weird thing to have your friend try and say about you when you aren't meant.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, because it can kind of mess up their relationship. I understand the entire point of what they're trying to make. It's gonna mess up the relationship, make the relationship messy in general, bro. Bo needs to calm the fuck down. Obviously, he's a little bit more hyped up because he's doing it for the content and shit like that. But buddy, you gotta chill for a little bit, bro. What the fuck, bro? I gotta chill. Damn. But at the same time, I do understand it is a lot more messier. She's making the relationship more messy by pretty much playing both roads, playing both sides, and at the same time, yeah.
To be close and y'all have been cool for a good minute. You wouldn't expect them to try and tell your girlfriend or any close friend of yours that you are using them or trying to do something weird with them. That doesn't make any real sense. And unfortunately for Yugi, he wasn't even going to talk about the situation or even come out with this information until this whole thing got spilled over on stream. And he was more worried about making sure that OSCS, the entire group him and his friends are a part of, were actually doing well, rather than actually drama farming somebody that's supposed to be a part of his group.
I try my best to stay loyal. I mean, not loyal. Yeah, try to be loyal to all my friends, things of that nature. If I see this loyal, I'll call it out, and I always, nigga, I could be the most hated. I always call out. I always call out what's not real. What Sunny did was not real. Y'all are basing it off oh, here's Jason protecting his 2-month-old girlfriend or 3-month-old or 4-month-old girlfriend. Here's Yugi protecting it. Damn, bro, you're really blackballing. Nobody's blackballing shit. It's wrong. It's wrong. Y'all is brain rotted. It's wrong. It's just wrong. Like, fuck the black shit. Fuck the...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know any of these people. I mostly get to see most when it came to his part in general. We've gotten the answer, and we've gotten to know what she did in general. You guys do watch this video to the end. Hopefully you do. I will appreciate it. If you did watch it to the end, comment. My name is Jake. If that's weird enough to where I know that, leave your comments and my name is Jake. I know you watched the video to the end. Thank you guys for watching. Leave in the comments. I would appreciate you leaving the comments what's about the video, what you thought, and what's going through your mind when it comes to the video. Thank you guys for watching, bro. It's been about Alien CX. Join the Discord, and love you guys. Let's go in the description. Peace.